Hey mama, it is Celia from Bougie Mom Friends. If you are trying to find balance being an amazing mom while still trying to find time for you, you are in the right place. My co-host Cammie and I are here to talk about all of the things from trusting your instinct with your kids to carving out space for self-care and even indulging in a little pop culture escape. It's all about real conversations with moms who get it because we're all about thriving, not just surviving. So take a breath, grab a drink, and join us, your Bougie Mom Friends. Happy Tuesday.
What up? It's been a while.
I know. How are you?
We're good. Just preparing for our second hurricane. No big deal.
My goodness, you're right. This one looks like it's coming up towards you guys
yeah,
more.
I know. Literally.
Are you guys like right in the path?
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're not going to get a direct hit, but it's because it's going to go across. But yeah, we're going to get it this time.
I feel like, and maybe because I don't watch the news, I just realized I have my Invisalign on. Anyways, so if you hear a lisp, that's why. I feel like Hawaii, when they had their fires, it was like all over the media. And it was like very much like a mass hysteria.
Yeah.
And news outlets and people, just like the message getting across that they weren't getting enough help. Mm-hmm. I feel like for Hurricane Helene, it was like delayed by like almost too long. Why? Is it because it's North Carolina and the mountains? Like, I just feel like they didn't get enough coverage that they deserved.
Do we want to turn into a conspiracy podcast? Yeah. Because we could dive into that, into the whole. But basically, it's said, okay, so what's really interesting is that what was hit by this Hurricane Helene is everything on the border. It's not just like one town. It's the whole borderline of North Carolina. Yeah. It's not just Asheville, which they're talking about the most. Like literally towns have been wiped out.
No, yeah.
And it's all up and down the borderline. It just doesn't really make sense. Okay. Like number one, it's just really fishy. Okay. No one's talking about it. Period. News outlets, no one's talking about it. Then you go on like X or Instagram or Twitter and you see like all these videos of people who are like, I'm trying to help. And they said, no, I just watched one with a woman. She has, the dogs that like find people. Mm-hmm. She was trained in the Coast Guard for 11 years, she said. And she was coming with her dogs to come help. And they were like, no, you need to turn around. Like they're turning people away. I've seen multiple videos on this. And then she said that she knows someone that works with FEMA as like a volunteer and like it's very hush hush, but they're taking the supplies like for the hurricane victims and they're taking them and they're giving them to migrants, like illegal migrants. Allegedly, that's what these people are saying.
I mean, that's really far-fetched.
I don't know, but there are people on the ground saying that there is nothing coming from the government, that if it wasn't for people like grassroots people, organizations,
I believe that
they would not be getting anything.
Yeah, I can believe that.
And people there are saying, do not help, like don't help like the Red Cross, like don't donate to them, like find a local organization because that's how you're going to help these people. Well,
I feel like I just saw Biden just did like an announcement within the past like 24 to 48 hours and we record on a Sunday where he was like telling everyone, okay, we're going to be sending X amount supply over. And I'm like, but it's been like a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I have an employee on my team and he is in North Carolina. Uh-huh. And he said it's very much local support, local volunteer.
Yep.
But he said that one of his friends was driving up the mountains to help. Mm-hmm. And his car in the mud, like almost went off the mountain and he stopped, pulled over, and he went to this random person's house. Mm-hmm. It happened to be a pastor and his wife.
Wow.
And the wife was like, oh, we're trying to recover the church. And he was like, oh, well, it looks like the church is good. Mm-hmm. He was like, no, our members. because they had been washed away, basically their homes and all of them. And
oh my God.
And they were basically like, we have to
Horrible.
like change our direction to help save anyone that's alive. And I'm like, that is so insane to hear
Yeah.
from someone that's living there.
Yeah. It's
And I
really,
was
really
just
bad.
like, wow, like it's just insane because like that's not a hurricane anymore. Like you think of a hurricane, you think, okay, the first crossover to land is going to be the worst.
That's what's really
but
fishy about
it's like
this.
so far up.
It doesn't make sense.
It's like a storm at that point.
Okay, but it went through Atlanta. It did some damage. It didn't do anything like this. But like the whole borderline of North Carolina, it just seems weird. There's this whole, okay, we're going to get deep into the conspiracy theories, but apparently this is very real though. Like if you go to the Patent's Office of America, you will find there is a weather altering device. Literally.
I've been watching those on Instagram that they can basically like form
direct it. Yes. Mm-hmm. And it's getting very weird. I mean, like, why was it so intense when it went mainland? And it wasn't like it went through the coast of North Carolina. That would be more believable. But it went through all of America. Like it went through Georgia.
Yeah.
And it just catastrophically destroyed North Carolina. It doesn't make any sense. And then there's a whole lithium battery underneath this land, apparently. And then BlackRock put like, I don't even know, an insane amount of money. It was like $80 billion or something, literally like right before the hurricane happened on lithium. Like they invested $80 billion on the lithium or $1 million. It's 80 something million or billion.
That's insane.
So that's a little bit weird, right? Like this is all like getting very weird.
Yeah.
And it's very much like Hawaii where they like trying to get everyone out because they're trying to like BlackRock is trying to buy the land and profit off of it. It's really, really strange.
It'll be interesting to see. I'm sure we'll hear from people that are like local because I feel like if you're watching the news or
it's not
online, you're not going to hear anything of the sorts.
So they're interviewing like people in the streets of New York, and they asked this one lady. She's like, I guess I don't know where she's from. She's from South America somewhere. She's Hispanic. And she had a baby and a husband, and they said, okay, well, like, what's your like living conditions like? She's like, oh, I live in a hotel. He's like, okay, how long have you been living there? She said, I've been living there since July. So like 7 months. Yeah, okay. So do you have a job? She's like, no, I can't get one. Yeah, okay. So what do you do if like you get hurt or you need medical? She says, oh, we have Medicare. The baby's like completely covered. Like he's like, oh, like, do you? And she's like, oh, they come and change our sheets every day. Like they have all this stuff. But like, meanwhile, our people in North Carolina are dying, and they're not letting people come in with helicopters because that's what you need because the roads are destroyed. They said that this is the Hurricane Katrina of the mountains, and you're not even hearing anything. I mean, we heard about Katrina day in, day out, day in and out. It's really, really, really strange.
Yeah. I mean, there's people that were trapped on their roofs for like hours and hours. I mean, I think what makes it tough too is they're in a valley, you know?
Yeah.
So like if you think about it, that water just collects.
We destroyed roads, rivers. I read the story. It was horrible. This 6-year-old kid, he was on a roof with like his grandma and his parents.
I saw that as well.
And he washed away and he said, Jesus save me. I mean, that just breaks my heart. You want to talk about that? It's horrible. Yeah.
I think it was like the mom that made it and the rest of her family didn't.
Literally, the rest of her family died.
Yeah.
Imagine seeing your 6-year-old like wash away.
I'd probably follow.
Horrible.
Yeah. Just so devastating. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So I guess, we have another hurricane. Isn't there like 2 more coming?
Probably. I mean, at this rate, it's like weekly, and they're all conspiring that they're doing it to displace voters.
Oh my gosh.
If you want to get into that, I mean, we can make a whole other podcast on this stuff.
Then they're going to find you.
I know, right? We got to go get a generator today because you know, we love the farmer's market. So we basically have like a whole cow and a pig in the freezer in our garage. So we can't lose that. That'd be like a lot of meat.
I mean,
a lot of Costco popsicles. We put
in a house generator and don't regret it at all. You can do it through Costco. I'd say it's probably like,
I think it's like $5,000. I think we saw in there.
It's probably like 10 to 12 grand, but then you get like a couple grand back in Costco.
Nice.
Rewards. And then you can kind of like, it's through Generax. But honestly, like, we're so happy that we did that. And I forget who the influencer is, but she's in North Carolina. But what I thought was really cool, not cool, but really informational, is that people that were impacted are now giving you kind of 101 on what you should do to prepare in case of a natural disaster.
Yeah, that's very helpful.
So if you haven't gone online and searched it yet, you can get a lot of different perspectives on what you should have in your home, just in case something were to happen. And I know you're not necessarily needing to prepare for doomsday, but I think it is smart because you just never know if there's going to be a blackout. It could be a hurricane. It could be a storm. It could be really anything. Off. Yeah. And when you're cut off, you are then now having to rely on help that you don't know is coming.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
But this has definitely scared me straight.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah. What else is new with you?
I'm trying to think. Like, I went on that fabulous vacation.
Yes. House of Aia.
House of Aia.
Michelin.
Highly
AIA
recommend.
Wellness.
Highly recommend. It's not just a vacation. It's not like another all-inclusive, sit on the beach, drink a bunch of alcohol, kumbaya. No, it's a restorative, like for your soul. They have classes, they do yoga, they get deep, and you think about things that I've never thought about in my whole life.
Yeah.
It's really astonishing.
When you were on vacation, when Cammy was on vacation, I was like, just don't message me. Don't talk to me. Just enjoy it. You were sending me so much stuff because I think you were just so in awe of the different things that you could do. Mm-hmm. What I love though is it seemed like, was there just like a daily schedule?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you could just do
whatever you want.
Like get your soul read.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The food was amazing.
Amazing. And the people that work there are genuine. They're just very genuine and very nice. Yeah. And they're just so like, they're just part of the wellness resort. Like they're just like, I don't know, they just feed your soul. They're just so like, what do we need today? You know, they're just in a great mood. They're just so nice. And like, he's like, you order whatever you want and they'll just keep bringing it out. And it is really quality food. And not to like to make the whole podcast about it, but when we were taking one of these classes, there's a lot of millennials there because, you know, we're all like in a dark cloud of our government environment.
Be better.
Yeah. And so they broke us off into groups. They were supposed to be doing an exercise, but we didn't do it correctly. So we just ended up having like chatting time. And it was like another guy, he was on his honeymoon, and a female, she was there for a birthday trip. And they were just talking about how, and I heard this from other groups too, just eavesdropping. They were saying like, I don't want to go back. Jay was in another group and he said his group was the same thing. They're like, we don't want to go back to the United States. It's stressful, like corporate. Yep. They're like, I'm just like not happy there. And then everyone was saying that their stomachs here, like they're bloating, no issues. Like going to the bathroom, no issues. He's like, I don't want to go back because like, he's like, I am eating here and like, I have no problems. And it's really, really sad.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, we all know it's toxic.
I know.
I mean, even, what is it? Leds for Mama. I don't know her
Let's
Instagram name. She's ruined everything for me.
I know.
I don't know whether to believe her or not.
I know.
All I know is like, at this point, you know, we talk to moms across America, only eat organic, but then we see organic and then it's full of like,
well, it's processed,
so on and so forth. It is all processed. Yes, you're 100% disclaimer. Yeah. But what my point is trying to get at is like, not only do you have to look out for organic versus non-organic, but even if it's for organic, if it's processed, at the grocery store, just throw it away. Yeah. You basically need to be on like a plant-based whole food diet or, literally, you know, like a carnivore diet.
Yeah. So like, and what links to that, and when you read Dr. Song's book, we have her coming on the podcast. And I think, you know, I'd like to think that we eat healthy, but when you read the book, she spells out what healthy is. Yeah. And it's really like kind of scary what the stats are. It's like 70% of Americans are not getting enough fiber. We're not eating enough color. Like 90% of us don't get our daily vegetable and fruit intake. And that's why we're getting cancer and we're dying, because all we do is eat, refined carbs.
I mean, it's so much work to eat beautiful.
It is.
You know, like even last night.
I was getting stressed out reading that book.
I mean, I bet. Like last night we had, I hate to say this, Lipton's extra noodle soup and Baird chicken from Costco. And the whole time we're eating it, I'm like, oh my God, this is just garbage. But you're going to have those days, right?
Yeah,
like, and I have to tell myself, it's okay. You you didn't cook today. We had a lot going on this weekend, but still, I
know the guilt, the mom guilt.
The mom guilt. And I'm just like, gosh, like,
I know. And then you're like, I thought I'm doing enough for giving her apple. No, like she needs to be eating fermented food. So now I have to make fermented ketchup and I have to make sure that she's,
it's just insane.
You know, it's insane. But like, really, we need to do this to help her microbiome's not going to be good. It's why she has like bloating and stuff. And she's like 3, you know, like it's crazy. So
it's insane. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a treat. I'm really excited to have her on the podcast because moms need to know this stuff.
I know. It's going to be incredible. I'm excited to read her book.
Yeah.
So we're going to the House of Aia for my 40th birthday. We already have the dates booked.
It's booked. I put it in my vacation.
So like, I'm so excited because I feel like if you're doing it with a family, amazing.
It was amazing.
But imagine when you go back and you're doing it just for yourself.
Yeah.
You know? So I can't wait because you said it perfectly. You said it's a renewal of your soul when you go there. Mm-hmm. So I'm really excited.
And you're in the jungle. Like the hotel is in the jungle.
Yeah. Oh man, we're going to do the fire ceremony.
Yeah. And they have this
like I'm starting to save because oh my gosh, the spa here is, oh my goodness, I can't wait.
But it's so nice. There's cenotes on property. You can just go in. It's just they have bicycles so you can like ride from, if you have a class at one end of the resort to the other.
Oh my gosh, that's
but
amazing.
It's almost like high school though. It's kind of funny because you keep seeing the same people over and over because it's small, you know? And it's almost a little bit awkward because you do these like intimate rituals. Like we did this one. I don't want to say what it is because I don't want to give it away. Anyone's going to go. Like it just kind of, we do something, some simple activity that you're just like, why are we doing this? And the man like reads your life, your soul.
And you guys said it was like spot on.
It was spot on. My mother did it. I did it. JJ did it. And it wasn't like generic, like, oh, I see like money coming in your future or like stupid stuff like that. It was to the T us. Wow. And this one guy, there was this guy there. Every time we saw him, we just kind of like made a joke about it because it was so off the wall. Like he told this guy, like, you are lost. Your soul is stuck in between like two realms. He's like, your soul's lost. So he's like, this is going to sound really weird. He's like, you need to become a masseuse because you need the personal touch to ground you back, to bring your soul back down to this realm. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, he's like, do you have any horses? He's like, no. He's like, you need to be around horses. The horses and dogs are going to like help balance your soul out. And then he also told him, this is like a crazy one. He told him to move somewhere remote, like Africa.
What?
Yeah, he was like, you need to move to Africa. He's like, I know this all sounds crazy, but like really, he's like, you're lost. JJ was like, I mean, just look at him. He kind of looks lost. And he kind of did. Like he looked kind of like
you just see him randomly.
Yeah.
Like,
and every time you see him, I was like, we'd make a joke. We'd be like, yo, you think he's gonna go buy a horse? Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, but the guy looked very like over it and like he's like, no, like he wasn't really into it. But this one woman's, like he read her and was like, you need to stop giving yourself away. You need to stop giving your energies out. He's like, to people who don't deserve it. He's like, you need to, keep it to yourself. And then he said, what's going on with your music? Why did you stop your music? And she starts bawling. He's like, the world needs to hear your music. I mean, I was like, holy shit. JJ was like, okay, like the guy's like the real deal.
That's incredible. Yeah. So because of your feedback, though, I think it's important that people hear this because a lot of people go to like Tulum or to like other places in Mexico. And it's like, this place looks like incredible. But the one thing that I took away is that it was super personal. And so when I made my list for my birthday, I only invited like one person from each side of my family.
Yeah, because it could get a
because I
little
don't
awkward.
want them to feel uncomfortable if they have to
mhm.
open up, but I'm so excited. Can I just like change the subject right quick?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I started watching Monsters on Netflix.
It's so good. I told you. Crazy,
and
right?
I'm only like 1 or 2 episodes in.
It's crazy
And
good.
now I'm just down the hole.
Your whole,
completely infatuated with the entire situation.
And Kim K is getting involved
I know
now.
Kim K took the one actor. Is it Lyle?
I don't remember
One
which
of the boys.
One of the boys.
One of the guys that's, a star in the series took him to meet the brothers.
I wouldn't know that.
Yeah. So him and Kim Kardashian met the brothers, sat down and talked to them. And I guess they basically have like their entrepreneurism inside of the jail. They do a ton of philanthropy.
They do a ton of stuff.
Yep. They do a ton of stuff. But I haven't watched the whole series yet just because I have a toddler and a new puppy and I'm busy.
Welcome, Woods.
But I am really intrigued because I feel like looking at the testimonials, like the real ones, I just feel so much pain.
Yeah.
And I'm like, even the best actor couldn't admit and talk so openly as they do about what they experienced.
It's heartbreaking, honestly.
It is so heartbreaking. And then you have Gypsy Rose. And it's just like,
oh yeah.
I know you don't love the Kardashians, but you gotta love Kim K.
I do for this. Yeah.
Yeah. Like she got her law education in. She's trying to make a difference. She's doing important things. But I mean, like think of Gypsy Rose.
That's true.
I know Gypsy Rose wasn't one to carry it out, but she hired him.
That's true. Yeah.
So it's very interesting to
that's
see.
That's an interesting point. I think they should let him go. Like they've done their time. I think that it was extenuating circumstances. It's
just so bizarre.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
That's rough,
but,
man.
Money doesn't buy happiness.
I haven't finished it yet, but because I've been watching Love is Blind. You got to watch that too.
I know. I gotta get up on it.
So
it started.
So good. Yeah. 6 episodes.
So how many episodes has it been? Okay.
6.
Give us like your take so far.
Oh my God. Okay. So my take is, I don't know. Can I tell you though? You haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's fine.
But it'll like,
I know, but people want to hear it. You can't betray the world that wants to hear this because I'm slow.
Okay. So there was the guy on there. His name was Leo and he was really tall and lanky and he looked like someone you would have a crush on when you were 16 in high school.
Okay. Love it.
Okay. And that's what he sounds like. But he's like buku rich. He's an art dealer. His whole family died from cancer. He's the only child. Parents, grandparents dead. So now he owns an art gallery. And so in his cameo, he's like, I just want to be loved for me, not for my money. That's like my biggest concern when I date women is that they're going to love me for me. So I'm doing this experiment because they don't, you don't have to know any of that. You just love, they will love me for me. Why did this bitch tell them that he's rich? That's the first thing he tells everybody. He's like, yeah, so like I own an art dealer and I'm really well off financially. I'm like, why are you telling them, bro? Like, if like the one thing you were worried about.
Literally like you're like, okay. I would be like, okay, why are you here? Okay, Devin.
Yeah,
that sounds like a Devin move from The Bachelorette.
And he did it to like everyone. And then it wasn't just like the people he was dating in these pods. It was like the guys too. They were like trying on his Rolex and he was like, yeah, I grew up really like well off. Like it was just really weird. So anyways, there's this woman on there that I really wanted to hate. I really did. Her name is Brittany. Like she just has a name that you think, like when I explain her, it just makes sense. Fake titties, size 00, white, blonde, filler, everywhere. Okay. I thought she was like in her 40s. It's not like, it's so much filler that it's going the other way.
That's so sad.
She's my sister's age. She's 32. She looks 42. Like a good 42. Like she's well kept, like she's well kept. No, honey. Okay. So anyways, she was like looking at the camera and she's like, if they could all see me, I could seduce every man here. Like she said it like matter of fact though. She wasn't even like being boastful or like she doesn't carry herself like I'm so sexy. Like she just said it matter of fact. She's like, I only date rock stars. I only date athletes. So I'm here to like try to find somebody. So who do you think she falls for?
The rich boy.
Yes. And she's like, well, what do you believe in bills? Like, should they be split 50-50? And he was like, well, I don't want to pay for everything, but I mean, not necessarily 50-50. She's like, well, I'm just going to tell you right now that I was well kept in my last relationship to the point of 100%. And he was like, okay, I don't have a problem with that. But he was in a love triangle. He liked somebody else. And then shit got really weird with that. Like, I'm not even going to get into it. Like, he was just like, oh, tell me if you love me. If I got down on one knee, like, will you perform? You know, like, would you say yes? And she's like, I don't know. I love my other connection. And he's like, just tell me. And they were like yelling at each other. It was really, really weird. She's like, you're draining me. So she like leaves. And then the next day, yeah. And then the next day,
I need to catch up on this.
And then the next day, they come back into the pods, and he's like, so I really like Brittany. I'm going to ask her to marry me. She's like, dude, you're crazy. Like, whatever. So then
wait, what do you mean marry? Like, didn't it just start?
Yeah. Like in 9 days, they propose.
This is all over 9 days. Love is Blind?
Like a couple weeks. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my
girl, yes.
gosh.
You gotta watch the show.
I had no idea.
Honey. Yes, baby.
I thought this was like over like a couple months span. I'm like, wait, how are we already at marriage if it's like 2 episodes in? Okay. So this is like a really, okay, then I'll love this.
You'll love this. So then they propose to a wall. Like they don't even see the person. And then they meet after that. And like, if they're going to make it, it's really good. Like they can't keep their hands off each other, whatever. But if they're not, it is so awkward.
How many episodes in are you?
I finished all 6.
Oh, it's all out.
So the 6 are, so you see the couples, you see them go to Mexico, but then the rest, like when they go home, there's like probably 4 left where they go home. If they get married or not, that'll be released in like a week or 2.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is like my gripe with Hulu, Netflix, so on and so forth.
But they've always done that for the show.
Well, yeah, but like, it's just like if something comes out and you don't have time to watch the whole series, you're already behind.
Ruined. I know.
Because like what you just explained to me, I was like, okay, like I feel like I'll love this episode. And then you're like, no, it's the whole first half. And
yeah.
Oh.
So you gotta watch it. But there's so many beautiful couples on there. Like this season, they got it right. I feel like they really went through with the fine comb. I thought like a lot of the previous cast, they had like crazy people and like people that had like other relationships that were secretly coming on here with girlfriends. Like it was wild. But I feel like they finally found people that are ready to get married, mature. They're all in like their upper 30s for the most part. The youngest is 26 and they're a little messy, that couple. But otherwise, I feel good about a good majority of the couples. I feel like they will actually get married, I think. But you never know. Shit happens when you enter the real world. I'm excited. You know? It's really, really good. Really high.
Wait, is this the same as a Love is Blind where that whole Megan Fox stint happened last season?
Yeah.
Okay. I still want to watch that one. But I'll definitely watch this one.
Yeah, you got to catch up so we can do that, like the finale episode together.
Nice. This Thursday, we have part 2 of Hello Sleepy Baby. We're getting into Rachel because she founded Hey Sleepy Baby, and it's like an internet sensation. And she's kind of like placed her mark on children's, toddlers, baby sleep. But she got a little personal with us as a mom, as a business owner, and how she balances her personal life versus social media, so on and so forth. And I feel like in the era of podcast, in the era of online and social media, like you have to have a little bit of boundaries. So it was really interesting for her to kind of open up, because I feel like you see these people on Instagram and it's a highlight reel, right? Exactly. It's like it's content that is driven to you for a purpose. But there's so much that goes on behind the scenes in your life that you don't talk about. So I think it's going to be an important episode just because she's so well known. To kind of get, her take on it.
I think any mom can relate to it. It's hard. I mean, we have the podcast and like, I know I should be posting on socials and stuff, but like, God, like with work and doing the pod and, trying to be a mom and living life. I don't want to be on my phone all the time. I want to be making content because that shit takes hours. People don't realize
so much time.
You got to redo it, get it perfect, edit it, do the lighting, like all this shit. It's not just like some cute little video because that shit don't cut it no more. Yeah. It has to be like this whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, this past weekend, I was like, oh crap, I haven't made a post in a few days. And I'm like, you know what? We're moms and it's our weekend and we work all the time and it's okay.
Yeah.
Share some Spotify stories,
Yeah.
Episodes you might have missed up on. Here you go. But yeah, it's going to be a good episode on Thursday. Everyone loves Hey Sleepy Baby. So if you don't know who Rachel is or who Hey Sleepy Baby is, definitely listen to part 1. And Noah, Dr. Noah, his episodes are still kicking it. We have part 1 through 3, and he goes down all of the holistic paths, whether you're preconception, pregnant, postpartum, flu season with kids, like literally goes into everything. And we even get into like biblical times and how it connects with us today.
The third
like
episode is really cool.
It's the coolest series I think we've done to date.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Shout out Dr. Noah.
Yeah, shout out. And then shout out to Hey Sleepy Baby. It's going to be a good one. But yeah, have a really good week and we'll get back to you next week because we have a really, really, really exciting long overdue announcement for you.
Yeah.
So we'll talk to you soon.